I'm gonna put a big epilepsy warning for everybody out there, even for people who don't have epilepsy at all. Yeah, no, this part's whack. Anyway, Sheldon's back. How do you feel about that? We're with a game that a lot of people haven't thought about in a lot of years.
We've got a problem.
It's Assassin's Creed 1. It's the worst one, but depending on who you ask, all of them are the worst one.
Desmond, I need you to try.
This is one of my first 7th generation gaming memories ever. My brother had it right when the PS3 was released. I think it was a launch title or something like that.
Recognize that what you're seeing isn't real. Just a picture of the past. It can't hurt you.
But yeah, it's
not working.
one game in this series that actually seems to really commit to the Assassin's concept. Because for anyone who doesn't know, it was basically just like they were starting to make a Prince of Persia game, and then they were making it more and more interesting by not actually making it about the Prince of Persia, and then they were like, what if we drop the Prince part and we just be the cool assassin thing that we designed? And it birthed a yearly franchise, along with the likes of COD and such.
I told you he'd be fine.
Bastards!
Now, I just saved your life.
Anyway, here's Nolan North.
You kidnapped me. You strapped me into that thing.
Animus. It's an animus.
I don't even know you people. Why are you doing this to me?
You have information we need, Mr. Miles.
Information? I'm a bartender, for Christ's sakes. What do you want me to do? Teach you how to mix a martini?
We know who you are, what you are.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play coy with me. There isn't time. You're an assassin. And whether you realize it or not, you've got something that my employers want. Locked away in that head of yours.
But I'm not an assassin. Not anymore.
Yes, your file indicated as much. Something about an escape. Most fortunate for us.
What do you want from me?
For you to do as you're told. The Animus will allow us to locate what we need. Once we have it, you'll be free to go.
I am not going back in there.
Then we'll induce a coma and continue our work. When we're done, you'll be left to die. Truth be told, the only reason you're still conscious is because this approach saves us time.
You're insane.
So what is it, Mr. Miles? Live or die? Lie down. A wise decision.
Whoa. Where am I?
You're inside the Animus.
Which is...
It's a projector that renders genetic memories in 3 dimensions.
Genetic memory.
Seems you'll need a bit of a tutorial. Very well. We'll start simple. What is a memory, Mr. Miles?
It's the recollection of a past event.
Specific to the individual remembering the event.
Yeah, sure.
What if I told you that the human body not only housed an individual's memory, but the memories of his ancestors as well? Genetic memory, if you will. Migration, hibernation, reproduction. How do animals know when and where to go? What to do?
That's just animal instinct.
Yes.
Now you're arguing semantics, Mr. Miles. Whatever you call it, the fact remains. These creatures hold knowledge absent the requisite first-hand experience. I've spent the past 30 years trying to understand why. I discovered something most fascinating. Our DNA functions as an archive. It contains not only genetic instructions passed down from previous generations, but memories as well. The memories of our ancestors.
And the Animus lets you decode and read these DNA files.
Precisely.
But there's a problem. This is the specific memory we're trying to access. Unfortunately, when we try and open the memory, your mind withdraws. You lack the confidence to step into your ancestor's body. That's what happened earlier. You got knocked out of the target memory and pushed back to a more stable state.
Why?
It's your subconscious. It's resisting. We've found similar reactions among patients who undergo hypnosis to relive traumatic events. They can't jump directly into the specific memory. They need to be eased in. Even then, there can be problems.
So how do we fix it?
We find a memory you can synchronize with, and we move forward from there. You'll get used to it. This is the closest we can get, so it's where we'll have to start. I'm uploading the tutorial program now.
Oh man, the tutorial program. So this is one of the small things I played through while setting up this Let's Play. I'm just gonna skip ahead. The general control scheme philosophy is that each of the face buttons maps to each of Altair's limbs. Each of these inputs has different functions in either high profile or low profile mode. For example, hold the offhand button in low profile mode to push through people without making them drop their pots. Or you can hold it in high profile mode to throw people aggressively.
Good. The social status icon gives you information on your social status.
The social status icon gives you information on your social status. You can kill whoever you want because soldiers are dumb.
Where's the one responsible for this?
If you provoke them while they're suspicious, they will attack you.
Provoke this soldier.
He's an assassin!
If a soldier chases you to the top of the roof and you go in the one hiding spot on that roof, he will never be able to find you ever.
That's right. You do well to hide.
This is called Eagle Vision for some reason, and it just color codes all the NPCs for you. And here's the part where they say the name of the video game.
Please note that following the Assassin's Creed, your ancestors' way of life will assist you with staying in sync. The creed consists of 3 tenets. First, never hurt an innocent person. Second, always be discreet. Third, do not compromise the clan. Should you lose sync, you can restore synchronization by reliving key moments of your ancestor's life, or by respecting the creed.
Wait! There must be another way. This one need not die.
Sorry about the lighting, I will fix that right away.
Fortune favors your blade.
Not fortune, skill. Watch a while longer and you might learn something.
Indeed. He'll teach you how to disregard everything the Masters taught us.
And how would you have done it?
I would not have drawn attention to us. I would not have taken the light of
God,
an
look at their eyes.
What I would have done is follow the creed.
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. Understand these words. It matters not how we complete our task, only that it's done.
But this is not the way
My way is better.
I will scout ahead. Try not to dishonor us further.
What is our mission? My brother would say nothing to me, only that I should be honored to have been invited.
The Master believes the Templars have found something beneath the Temple Mount.
Treasure?
I do not know. All that matters is
do
the
not
Master
know.
considers it important. Else he would not have asked me to retrieve it.
Alright, sucks for that dude. So yeah, I'm running multiple things in addition to the base game and my recording equipment. So I am running a texture mod. I will put the credits on screen to make all the textures look a little bit better than their wonderful 2007 selves. And also I'm running a reshade, which this looked beautiful when it was outside. It does not look beautiful here. So let me fix that. Okay, so I figured out how to make it look better. Here's a better preset for inside. I think this looks better. If it hurts anyone's eyes, please let me know. Of course, that is the thing about reshade. You're gonna have to tweak your settings outside versus inside. What do you think, boys and girls? Should I do a high-profile assassinate or a low-profile assassinate? Not totally sure which one that was, but that was fun.
There. That must be the Ark.
The Ark of the Covenant?
Don't be silly. There's no such thing. It's just a story.
Then what is it?
Quiet. Someone's coming.
Look at those faces, Jesus Christ.
The sooner we possess it, the sooner we can turn our attention to those jackals at Masyaf.
Robert de Sable. His life is mine.
No. We were asked to retrieve the treasure and deal with Robert only if necessary.
He stands between us and it. I'd say it's necessary.
Discretion, Altair.
You mean cowardice. That man is our greatest enemy, and here we have a chance to be rid of him.
You have already broken 2 tenets of our creed. Now you would break the 3rd. Do not compromise the Brotherhood.
I am your superior, in both title and ability. You should know better than to question me.
Yeah, so, about the voice cast. Everybody has an Arab accent except for Altair, although he is voiced by a Middle Eastern man, as I recall. The other kicker about this game that would...
Hold, Templars! You are not the only ones with business here.
Ah. Well, this explains my missing man. And what is it you want?
So sorry if I've been talking over some dialogue. I'll explain everything that's going on here in a minute. A fun little effect.
Blood.
Blood.
You know not the things in which you meddle.
Look at that dude's face.
I spare you only that you
Look at
may
both their
meet your
faces.
master and deliver a message. The Holy Land is lost to him and his. He should flee now while he has the chance. Stay, and all of you will die. Men, to arms! Kill the assassins!
Oh no, don't kill the assassins. See, yeah, no subtitles, that's a major accessibility faux pas anymore. You can't do that anymore. And it's awful because not even mods, as relatively inactive as the modding community for Assassin's Creed 1 is, not even mods can really fix that issue of not even mods can fix that issue of adding subtitles. It's just too baked into the way the game is coded and the engine. However, what you can do, if I'm talking too much or you really struggle with the hearing, is you can look at the script for the game. So anyway, this is pretty standard traversal free running stuff. I'll just sort of demo in this little playground area that they gave us up here. It works a lot more like the later games than I remember. I was expecting the free running in this one to suck, and it is a little wonky, but so are all of the games. Oh no, don't do that. Okay, see, there's an example of where I would like to just go up something, but I can't because it's weird. Also, tell me if I'm crazy, but I think they're using different size fonts for multiple lines. Like, look at the left there. Okay, but before I run out here, I should just explain what happened, because I talk over cutscenes sometimes. So, they're looking for a secret treasure. They find the Ark of the Covenant, you know, the Indiana Jones thing. We're all part of the Assassin Order.
Skipping part of memory.
And we see our arch nemesis, Robert, who is the leader of the Templars, the Knights Templar. And he's French, so we hate him.
Altair,
Altair.
you've returned.
Raouf.
It is good to see you unharmed. I trust your mission was a success.
Is the Master in his tower?
Yes, yes, buried in his books as always. No doubt he expects you.
My thanks, brother.
Safety and peace out there.
On you as well.
So this is how far I got in my prep and practice. Was just to Masyaf. And what's interesting is there aren't very many video games that show the Levant or the Middle East as being cool. But this game does, and so I really like this setting. I will take way more medieval Middle East games over fucking medieval Europe games any day. Because I find medieval Europe to be an overdone aesthetic, and this aesthetic to be a really underexplored one. Anyway, now that I'm outdoors, let me show you if I can get a better reshade going on. That looks a little bit better. The only problem is this one sucks inside. But we'll fix it as we go. So this city here is called Masyaf. It's still a city in Syria. And that'll sort of be a theme for this Let's Play of why I wanted to choose this game, is because I think the Middle East is cool and underexplored, and we can put little historical lessons into everything if I research it afterwards, because this is more or less a blind Let's Play, so I don't know what to research in advance. But yeah, so for anyone who doesn't know, this game is based on the concept of the actual Assassin Order, which did exist in 11th century Syria, which is where this game takes place.
He must be late for something.
And this game is responsible for starting a lot of trends that the Assassin's Creed franchise is known for. Something kind of wacky about this game in this area. So this city is the hometown to the Assassin Order. You can't really see it from down here because of the bloom, but so I'm an assassin, and many other people here are assassins. This is one of the few places in the franchise where you'll see a lot of assassins in one place. But an interesting decision they made is they made it a little too GTA-like, where you can actually kill your allies. Like, watch this. Nobody really cares that much. Do you care? Don't care. But they're allies because they're blue, right? So it's like, you know you're definitely killing other assassins. Why do they let you do that? That'd be a big no-no in later games, just because, it's kind of like a Jedi type thing. It's... assassins are more, rare and valuable as time goes on. See if I jump here. See if I can provoke him to fight me. Oh, shit, okay. So here's the combat. I'm sure they're gonna give us a combat tutorial in a minute. A lot of people will rate the combat as one of the worst things about this game. Just because it's very counter-based. It's based entirely around waiting for an opportunity to counter. And that's not really a great way to design combat. And also, from the couple of little demos I've done here, it all seems to be about, once you get to the last guy in an encounter, he'll just sort of run away and then you have to chase him down, and that's gotta be annoying. Or it'll get annoying soon. And there's our first little preview into the Leap of Faith. Into the Leap of Faith. And that is going to be... Ooh, look at the texture on that hay. That looks beautiful. Leap of Faith is going to be one of the best, most iconic staples of this franchise. And I like it quite a lot.
Oh dear. What is he doing?
So anyway, I've done, plenty of unnecessary killing of my brothers. I've broken all of the tenets of the Assassin's Code, like in the first 10 actual minutes of gameplay. So let's see what the Master has to say to us. And this is us going to him now, El Mu'alim. Yeah, this area is so pretty. Like, if it were a game that were made later, it would be prettier. But there's a... in the sort of left the imagination-esque way that retro games are designed, it kind of pains me to call this a retro game now, but it's getting there. Anyway, yeah, it doesn't look too good. This game didn't age too well visually, but if you just use your imagination, it looks beautiful.
He returns at last.
Abbas.
Where are the others? Did you ride ahead hoping to be the first one back? I know you are loath to share the glory. Silence is just another form of assent.
Have you nothing better to do?
I bring word from the Master. He waits for you in the library. Best hurry. No doubt you're eager to put your tongue to his boot.
Another word and I'll put my blade to your throat.
There'll be plenty of time for that later, brother.
So clearly I am not liked. And I don't like him either. But, that's another... that's another writing thing, a narrative thing that I don't particularly like, that a lot of franchises screw up, is making the protagonist really unlikable. Altair is not a likable person.
Altair,
Master.
come forward. Tell me of your mission. I trust you have recovered the Templar's treasure.
There was some trouble, Master. Robert de Sable was not alone.
When does our work ever go as expected? It's our ability to adapt that makes us who we are.
This time it was not enough.
What do you mean?
I have failed you.
The treasure?
Lost to us.
And Robert?
Escaped.
I send you, my best man, to complete a mission more important than any that has come before. And you return to me with nothing but apologies and excuses.
I did.
Do not speak! Not another word! This is not what I expected. We'll need to mount another force.
I swear to you I'll find him. I'll go in.
No! You'll do nothing. You've done enough. Where are Melik and Kadar?
Dead.
No! Not dead.
Melik?
I still live at least.
And your brother?
Gone. Because of you!
Robert threw me from the room. There was no way back. Nothing I could do.
Because you would not heed my warning! All of this could have been avoided! And my brother... my brother would still be alive! Your arrogance nearly cost us victory today.
Nearly?
I've what your favorite failed to find. Here. Take it. Though it seems I've returned with more than just their treasure.
Master, we are under attack. Robert de Sable lays siege to Masyaf's village.
So he seeks a battle. Very well. I'll not deny him.
Go. Inform the others. The fortress must be prepared. As for you, Altair, our discussion will have to wait. You must make for the village. Destroy these invaders. Drive them from our home.
It will be done.
It will be done.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
So the facial animations and facial whatnot in this game is a little bit better than I would have expected to realize,
Altair, it's good you've come.
given the age.
What's happened?
Templars.
But all of the cutscenes
Most of our people were able to get
frame people's faces really weirdly.
but not all.
What do you need me to do?
Distract the Templars. Keep them occupied while I rescue those still trapped inside.
As you wish.
Okay, and here's our weapon wheel, of course. There's only 4 weapons in this game. Another thing I appreciate is how weirdly realistic the run cycle is. It honestly looks more like a light jog than it does a like full-on sprint like the other games. Anyway, I'm pretty sure the combat's just gonna be a whole lot of this. Oh shit. Ah, I see. I don't really know what he was trying to tell me there. I just sort of counter everybody to kill them. That's how it works. Shit. Well, I spoke too soon about it being really easy. Shit. It's just a timing thing. I'll get it. Anything neat up here? Actually, that's right. This game doesn't have very many neat things. There's a bunch of little flags. But then other than that, there's really not many collectibles. Which is funny because sandbox games and quote open world games in general are mostly just collectathons anymore. The other Assassin's Creed games, for example, even my very favorite ones, it's basically just like, how many trees can I run around on and get all the little animus fragments or whatever that are in the trees? I'll leave my people alone. Okay, so theoretically the combat should be good, because they're saying things with a lot more depth than there actually is. Like, if you hold high profile, you do defensive stuff, and if you're not holding the right trigger, you're doing offensive stuff. He commands it. Okay.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
To 40 minutes later? Okay. Oh, to 2 minutes later. Okay.
You better not cause any trouble.
So are we going back up the tower? Damn.
Altair, come. Al-Mualim is not done with us yet.
Where are we going?
Up there. We've a surprise planned for our guests. Just do as I do. It should become clear soon enough.
Remember there not being very much to do in Muscov or many of these places, but it is a more structured, more linear approach, which I think is an art that a lot of games have lost. Not everything needs to be. Yeah, which one am I supposed to get on? Not every game needs to be open world. Ah, here's my perch. For example, if you look at the actual area that we're in, this does not look like an open world area. It's more of just a level, and I kind of appreciate that. And it makes it a lot better for Let's Plays.
Take yourself from here before I'm forced to thin your ranks further.
You play a dangerous game!
I assure you, this is no game.
So be it! Bring forth the hostage! Your village lays in ruins, and your stores are hardly
In
safe.
ruins.
How long before your fortress crumbles from within? How disciplined will your men remain when the wells run dry and their food is gone?
My men do not fear death, Robert. They welcome it, and the rewards it brings.
Good. Then they shall have it all around.
Follow me, and do so without hesitation.
Show this fool knight what it is to have no fear. Go to God!
Go to God. Alright. Here we go. Me hitting the hay might just be the end of this first episode, so be sure to join me in the next one, whenever that is, for more Assassin's Creed with Sheldon Sharp.